allegedly refused to accept legal representatives, which he says is being forced on him for his treason trial. And this comes as his chosen advocates have either been arrested or barred from entering the country. The 70-year-old Besigye is a longtime rival of President Yoweri Museveni and has been in jail since late 2024 when he was kidnapped in Kenya and smuggled back to Uganda. And for more on this, we are joined on the line by Mike Arereng, Channel Africa's correspondent in Uganda. Mike, good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on Africa Update.
A very good afternoon to you, Lulu Gaboo, and of course, producer Tutu.
Now, Mike, we know that this case for the opposition leader, Dr. Kizza Besigye, resumed this week. Now, take us through the proceedings. What has happened so far?
The trial of Dr. Kizza Besigye, former leader of the opposition in Uganda, commenced on Monday after dragging for the last 2 years. Now, the High Court has offered 786 lawyers to choose from. This is after the lead counsel of Dr. Kizza Besigye, Martha Karua, and prominent lawyer and former mayor of Kampala, Erias Lukwago, cannot defend Dr. Kizza Besigye. Martha Karua, a Kenyan citizen, was denied entry to Uganda at Entebbe International Airport last month, while Erias Lukwago was arrested when he was preparing to hand over summons to General Lulu Gaboo, the son of the president, who is also the chief of Uganda People's Defense Forces. The summons followed Dr. Kizza Besigye accusing General Muhoozi for threatening to hang him last month. The lawyers provided by the government are all state lawyers. Dr. Kizza Besigye, however, has refused the 3 lawyers so far who have been appointed by the High Court. Dr. Kizza Besigye is charged with treason, while Erias Lukwago is charged with misprision of treason. Dr. Kizza Besigye has been given 2 weeks by Justice Emmanuel Baguma, a judge of the High Court, to select lawyers after the prosecution completed serving them with all the evidence it intends to rely on during the trial.
Now, Mike, going back to Besigye and how he got into politics. I mean, he was a doctor to President Museveni during their time, and clearly there were issues that ensued, or there were issues that started. Take us through now with him running for presidency, and now this particular case, and his chosen legal representatives not being allowed to proceed, whether to come into the country, and also being barred from seeing him or representing him. What are the reasons that are being given for these challenges that his legal representatives are facing?
First of all, I would like to inform you that Dr. Kizza Besigye was actually a very close friend to the President Yoweri Museveni during the liberation struggle. And he used to treat the president, and actually they were great friends by that time. Now, the problem came when President Yoweri Museveni wanted to amend the constitution in order for him to have another term. So Dr. Kizza Besigye was among those people who were against that idea. And President Museveni was not happy at all. And at the same time, there is this question of the wife of Dr. Kizza Besigye, the current wife, Winnie Byanyima. Winnie Byanyima, he said, was a friend of the president during the liberation struggle. So it created some problems for the two leaders, Dr. Kizza Besigye and President Yoweri Museveni. And when President Museveni, when Dr. Kizza Besigye vied for presidency for the first time, President Yoweri Museveni was not happy, and from that time they have been enemies, and up to now they are still enemies. And the way how we see things, actually President Yoweri Museveni wants Dr. Kizza Besigye to be punished, either to be jailed, maybe a long time in jail, or maybe even hanged. But here in Uganda, hanging is no more here in Uganda. But he can be imprisoned for quite a long time. So
now, Mike, there are accusations that the court has become an instrument for political repression in the country, with the army arresting opposition figures, lawyers, and shutting down a major media group. Is this the current prevailing climate in Uganda?
Well, that is the current trend as I speak to you right now. So many opposition leaders have been arrested. Just last week, there was one opposition leader from National Unity Platform, a former member of parliament. He's called Kivumbi. He was released on bail, but after only 5 hours, he was rearrested. And as I speak to you right now, he's actually in jail, and we don't know his fate. So it means that the opposition has been silent. There was a time, actually, during the campaign, President Yoweri Museveni said that very soon there will be no political parties in Uganda. He said that most of the opposition will fade out completely. So that is the situation right now.
When is Kizza Besigye's matter expected to go back to court?
Dr. Kizza Besigye, as far as the trial keeps on going on at the High Court, most likely Dr. Kizza Besigye, because he was given 2 weeks only to accept the state lawyers, but for him, he's saying he's not going to accept. So we are still waiting for the final word from Dr. Kizza Besigye, and the situation actually is not good on his side.
Well, Mike, thank you so much for joining us. We'll leave it there for today.
Thank you very much.
That's Mike Arereng, Channel Africa's correspondent in Uganda, joining us on the line. It is 12:16 Central African Time.
Africa World Hour with Mposi Tole.
David Njumbe, who's a long-serving personal assistant to Tundu Lisu for over 15 years, on the night of 20 May,